So I never played Control when it came out, and I think 2022. But since I am playing my whole Year of the Female Protagonists, and Jesse Fadden, I believe is the name. I looked up enough to get the name. I know nothing about the game. I haven't watched anyone play it. So I kind of need to play it so that I can watch some of my content creators that I watch play games. So we're going to go ahead and... Technically this isn't Control. This is Roll. But okay. Options. Well, first of all, if there's any vibration, it's freaking down there. I hate vibrations in games. It's just... I just don't like it. I'm gonna keep it on a little bit in case it's needed to, like, indicate things. One hit kills. Immortality. Hey, that's kind of nice. You could just turn that stuff on. Oh, no, not that. Audio, though. Let's drop music. See, I don't know how loud the music's gonna be, but I've been playing a lot of, like, older games where you can adjust the settings, and they don't do anything. I can mute the These are what games need. The ability to mute copyrighted music. There's no subtitles option here. Oh, it's probably in display. No, interface. Yes. But yeah, the ability to have cheats. Man, remember when video games used to have cheats? Ammo recovery multiplier. Okay. Yeah, I was playing a game and I would turn down the audio for the music, and it didn't change the audio for the music. That was Tomb Raider Anniversary, and then I played Mafia 2, and it has radio and music as separate things. So you'll go into a building and it'll just start blasting copyrighted music. And you'll be like, oh, it's on the radio. So you turn off the radio, but then it's still playing because it's under the music setting. And then the ones in the cutscene are under the music setting. And it's just bad development, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and just get into the game. I'm just going to keep it on the default. Movement is critical to not get hit. Thanks.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's there's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
So I have dialogue up at max, and she's still a little low. Is she mixed in with the effects and the music? Okay. Federal Bureau of Control, United States of America. So I get that she's gonna have a gun in her hand, but the way she's walking without a gun in her hand is just a bit odd. Right? Because look at her hand. She's supposed to have a gun in it. Okay. What do we have here? Nothing? It didn't load it up because I guess I didn't press it in time. Prohibited items reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated, I don't know why I read it like that, an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, papers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming device. What is a smart gaming device? Like a Nintendo Switch? Or a what is it? A Steam Deck? Because those are the only ones you can carry with you, right? Or the other offshoot branded ones. Anything smart. Don't bring smart stuff here. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Examples: rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay, I can zoom in. Oh, hey. It's not a horror game. So I don't know why that got me. People's time cards, normal playing cards. There's a lot of paper here. Thought there wasn't allowed to be paper. An internal lockdown is in effect. Yeah, I came into this room and there's nothing here. It was just to give me a jump scare of a door opening.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Okay. Bureau expenditures. Major. Oh, expenditure summary, executive sector, order 2. By order of Director Zachariah Trench. All right. Staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Well, you didn't give me all that. Why do I have an unread? That was the unread. Hello? There was a thumb. Hi. Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Our bureau at work. Director Zachariah Trench.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I feel like I should be able to crouch under that. Okay. Pistachios, trail mix, crackers, hot and spicy, potato chips, pretzels, protein, fibers, security order. Federal Bureau of Control, attention all, redacted. Redacted, a shark in his, redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to, redacted. Following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Oh, that sounds... someone's got a shark in their butt. He's got a shark in his butt, shoot to kill. The shark? No, him. Put him out of his misery. Got a shark in his butt. We don't tolerate butt sharks. I'll be with you in a second, sir. R5 or R4 reports reminder. This is to the executive sector staff from administration. The subject is R4 reports are due soon. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from r4.e from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland. As needed, they'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Game Magazine.
Hello?
These are just weird photos to have sitting up.
Hey, excuse me.
There's no door into that room.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
All right, and we've got our first quest, mission, whatever you want to call them. Welcome to the oldest house. Welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Fadden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Is it just me, or is the audio for this game low? Got my headphones turned up to the max. I thought this was like a corpse hanging from the ceiling, like a shadow, but it's just a jacket. Yeah, like it sounds incredibly low volume for their voices, even though I have it up at max. So if there's multiple directors, why is there only one listed here? She's not going to comment on... Well, I guess she's okay with the concept. Why is there a handprint there? That one makes a bit more sense. Why is this one upside down?
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Starring Courtney Hope. It's a TV show.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. So were you an orphan, or how did they get a hold of your brother? I mean, we'll obviously find that out while playing the game, but feels like your parents. Oldest house. The graphics for it's so hard to read it because of the lighting, and I don't know. It's discovered August 4th, 1964? I think that's what that says. I can't read it. Security. Approved terminology reminder. Okay. Federal Bureau of Control. I don't need to read that. Reminder. Reply. Drafting any public-facing material. What is with my voice? Pretty sure I'm coming down with something, but like, I want to play a game. It's my day off. I don't want to sit around and do nothing. While pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow, AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use in the service of his/her country, regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies, or sorry. Never tell people sorry. That's not who you want to be getting economy of ice from. This guy's face is everywhere. Oh my gosh. That's not how physics really work. I don't think she would just walk into a table and fling it all over the place. Thought I heard a voice on the other side. I mean, it would make sense if she was throwing her hands up, but if you walk into a table, it's not gonna do that. Why did that fall over? Was it supposed to fall over? Was that a physics thing? Was that an anomaly? I'm trying to figure out, should I up the brightness a bit? Because it's a video, so you gotta still be able to enjoy what you're seeing, but if it's gonna be dark the whole time, can I adjust it now? What is it? Oh, there's a photo mode. Because, yeah, if it's dark the whole time, then that's just not an enjoyable video to watch. French, do not disturb. This is a non-official. I didn't realize I had official and non-official. Oh, I'm getting names now. They're not redacted anymore. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. But you can trust Barbara? Oh, the gunshot. Investigate the noise in the director's office. Well, we kind of already know what that is. Because we saw that in the opening thing.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
That's not the side it was on. It was on, when we saw it in her little dream sequence at the beginning, it was on the left side. No, it was on the right side, the left side because he was facing the camera. But it was at his right temple. Oh.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Who are you talking to? Me? Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to something in your head? So that's just a bit of an inconsistency, that it's on the wrong side. Wait. Now it doesn't make sense at all. Maybe... No, because the chair's that way. So he would have been facing this way, with it to his right temple, and that makes sense why there's blood and stuff all over there, but it's not... I keep hearing subtle noises. It's not his right temple, it's his left. What are those little strips of paper? I don't know. Let's just pick up the gun. I'm thinking about it too hard.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Well, that's just a normal job interview, am I right? Guided into the building by the janitor Otti, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. Multimedia? Oh, the videos. Okay. It's like I didn't pick up anything in the office. My gun's gone. So that's not voiced? I'm guessing? Like, I couldn't really hear them. I think they were all just kind of mumbling. Oh.
The same gun.
So she jumps kind of weird. Alright. Control the gun, control the house. Because it's America.
Okay, now I have a gun.
Do they know when they're being aimed at? So I was shooting for the head because I figured maybe a headshot would down it in one hit. Had to test that. They move around a lot though. Can I reload this? No. It's regenerating ammo. Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Okay. That's not good gun control. I guess I don't know if she shot before, but... What are these blue things? This is... Oh, I'm being shot at. So, all this stuff is just fascinating. The way she jumps with the gun out. Well, she's not doing it anymore. Oh, bye. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore. Is that what these are? But because I'm full health, I can't pick them up. U/we wield the gun /U. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Okay. Service weapon, OOP1 KE, so object of power 1 KE. Containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Description, okay. The object's form is variable. When bound, if I'm the director, why is this redacted? Just kind of want to throw that out. Acquisition date was August 4th, 1964. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of director, I'm guessing, but redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. That would be the board, and if it determines whether or not I am acceptable. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunasta, which is the only one on that list I don't know. All weapons that redacted of their wielders. So they choose their wielders, but it's not choose their wielders because that's too long for the one word of choose. But Mjolnir and Excalibur choose their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. This is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation, the video that we watched earlier. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Astral plane. Oh, she picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to find the gun. An object of power called the service weapon. It couldn't even give it a cool name like Excalibur, Mjolnir, the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. This is not the same person from the photos. Just want to point that out. I guess in a way, it kind of is. That could just stay up there. Can I get a smaller version so it's not just that the whole time? Okay, we're fine. See, I went over to this because it was green, so I thought I could listen to it. So what they should have done, was change all that stuff. Should have changed all that stuff to my information. Like photo. Oh! It did. Right here, at least. That's not me. That's not me. But it did change one photo to be me. Okay, well, we're not a little bitch. Hey! Get out of here. Man, is it dark.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Ooh. Are these my security guards? His guard. His research. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist, by order of director Jesse Fadden. I order you, Emily, who I have not met. Give me the information on the Hiss Guard. Okay. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities. with the exception that certain hiss guards are protected by a shield of dense hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Still, that at least I killed him, huh? Is this shielding a result of prolonged hiss corruption? Does the hiss mature in organic hosts over time? No. More data is needed. Did the hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the hiss have that level of cognizance? I asked for a report and you're giving me questions, Emily. Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These all are questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Emily! Why would you give me a redacted file? It's fine, Emily. It's fine. Oh, I thought I was getting right back up after I unpaused. I'm the director. I have clearance. Do not tell me where I can and cannot go. Oh, okay. You're not going to comment on these? She just accepts this job with no questions. Her face just plastered everywhere. It's the same photo, too. The other guy got multiple photos. Why do I only get one photo? Oh, I do get another photo. Huh. I never sat in that chair, so it's a little odd that, okay. I don't have clearance. Do you not know who I am? Someone's talking. This is a jukebox.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Is it you that's in my head?
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Fire in quick succession, then I don't gotta worry about them dodging. Oh, there were more. I guess if the music's still playing, the enemies are staying. What is that? Materials. Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Thanks. I am the director, but I do not have a clearance level. Okay. Undefined reading. Okay, so I don't know what this is yet until I've... Oh! I'm trying to see if those guys that were floating were enemies. But I guess I should just wait until the music stops. When the music stops, I'm safe to explore. Executive meeting minutes. To staff from admin. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Right. Why is that happening? So I'm an American, so yeah, it's cool and all that this is in America. But her name is Jessie Fadden. Why couldn't this take place, I want to say Ireland? Buddy. One of those words said murder. Murder.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you. Energy recovery. What is this? Oh. Energy recovery speed plus 19%. Is that for the gun? Stuff just flying to me from off screen is unsettling. More unsettling than the voices. I've kind of gotten used to those. Okay, there's a shelter that holds 6 people. Just gotta make sure there's no other documents before I move forward. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Lumpy. Right? Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Oh man, this guy. This original director. Come on, Trench. Wait, was it for Trench? Before I bash you, Trench, was it for Trench? It doesn't say. So we're gonna have to assume that it's Trench. Come on, Trench. You don't even know your wife's birthday? I guess you were getting paranoid, but that doesn't explain it. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Did you come in here alone and lock everyone else out? It fits 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 of okay, there were 7 of you. No, wait, there's more right there. But you came in here by yourself? Marshall, Awe Investigations. This is 2H Marshall from El Keenum. The subject, another dud. For Marshall's eyes only, Marshall, well, I'm going to look at this as director. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier than there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Keenum! What are you? Mouse memory. She's oddly just okay with all of this. Right? Like, I get her little brother got kidnapped and brought here. Central Executive? Okay. But she's just kind of like, okay, you gave me a magic gun. I'm at this magical bureau. Everything I thought as a child is real and true.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Okay. Visitor evaluations, how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby, start with the following. Welcome to the Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. Where am I in the U.S.? Is it in Washington, D.C., or is it in a state? If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting, so it's New York? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunner's Psychological Assessment, GPA. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Is execute immediately? Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. All right. Urban Legends, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dune, researchers, by order of Emily Pope. A summary: urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be officially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through two punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Nice. It's a radio. I can turn it on, but it doesn't do anything? Oh, because I have copyrighted music turned off. Okay. I have always been here. Yeah, more or less just fan the hammer, right? I mean, there's no hammer in this, but... Oh! Ranger... Second class Pulaski. Wow, that doesn't really heal me worth a shit.
Must cleanse control points. And then corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay, I got a weapon mod. I got 2 weapon mods. Damage against any enemy armor. And that's exclusive to Shatter, and I don't know what that means, so I guess I'll obviously pick that one.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Okay. Just don't want to miss reading out those things, so to keep check.
Talk to me.
Keep checking. I will.
I saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I mean, you saw me murder people, I guess.
Is it safe to come out?
Just give me a sec. I'm making sure. Just making sure it's safe. Wait, I've already been in these rooms, huh? Just checking for safety. Yeah, just doing some room checks. Could have swore I saw an icon saying to do something. Boy, there's so many post-its there. Technological Limitations on the Oldest House. This is compiled by Dr. Carla Vaughn and Dr. Hubert Tan by order of Darling. Summary: the oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. Oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio signal? Radio waves are the only transmittable signal, so not radio signal, in the oldest house. Even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new and the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. I'm not bother reading the report numbers because I don't think they matter. Well, wait. Why are you asking if I'm with you? Obviously, the room you're in, there's probably a new photo of me spawning in there with you. Just saying. It's another radio. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went, Dr. Rodriguez. Oh man, can you imagine you're on the freaking toilet and you just get teleported somewhere? Wouldn't that just suck? They just say the true? Nearly done. Did I check the downstairs? That's the elevator. Oh, I couldn't. Oh. No, I can. It's a jukebox.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Okay, so they do know I'm the new director, but they can't see me?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Okay. Still no update to my book. Already looked at that. Why was that still there? Alright, examine our control points. Examination of per natural topic, control points, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dune, by order of Emily Pope. Summary, control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any, it's a triangle, I'm guessing, any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 70 or 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated, why did I say that? Extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Controlled? Oh. Why is there like a human shadow here? Oh, you. I was like, what his controlled agent? Okay.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Because again, her being just totally fine with this. I just killed a bunch of people. I just
Make a plan, Jesse.
ripped that woman in half. Kind of. Hiss agent. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent. Summary: the Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. Most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Okay, that finished off. Welcome to the oldest house. Well, I didn't finish this stuff because it didn't appear. Jessie is attacked by the Hiss, a hostile force that has possessed the Bureau agents. She avoids its corruption and rescues a handful of corrupted agents, including Emily Pope, who briefs her on the situation. Hiss has invaded the Bureau and its staff, taking control, they said the name of the game, of anyone who wasn't wearing an HRA, a Hadron Resonance Amplifier, device capable of protecting against the corruption. Okay. Portrait of Director Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. How about just don't fail anyone? What is this? Recovery, health recovery per element picked up. So I don't know what energy is, but having that health, getting more health would be nice. That boss fight really messed me up. Okay, that's it for this this mission. She's oddly so okay with everything she's done. Like I get it. She's been looking for years, but unless she's killed people before, she was really cool about just killing people.